So we woke up this morning and look where we parked. It was pitch black when I parked up last night. I could hear the water, so I thought we were parking maybe next to a river. I was worried we were going to actually park in it. But yeah, this is better. I looked out the window this morning and look at this. A little waterfall. So I'm just wandering through the main street now. I wanted to go for a walk on the cobbled streets before all the shops open and the place gets busy. I'm testing out my new GoPro as well. Well, unfortunately it doesn't seem to have any stability, so the pictures are a bit wobbly. It's now midday, Sam's on his lunch break, so we're heading into the main street again to try and find some food. And we have come across this place. It's called Haworth's Old Post Office, and it's so quirky. There's lots of little trinkets, some cool photos on the wall, and all this old memorabilia. The staff are really nice as well, and they showed me some of the cool features from when it was a post office. It's really enjoyable to go and eat there. We had some lovely food. It's like equally as quirky and different as the place is. So we had some open sandwiches, and I also got some loose flavoured tea, and it's just so nice. I'd recommend. Next place we explored in Haworth was this amazingly quirky shop. It's called the Cabinet of Curiosities, and the smells and the sights were amazing as soon as we walked into this place. It literally reminded me as if we were walking into a shop on Diagon Alley. There's quite a few books being sold which really captured my interest. I'm really fascinated in anything like herbal remedies and foraging and anything to do with traditional ways. And if you like anything like that, you'll really love this shop. Some cool books here.
Amazing looking covers on the books, but they also have amazing. I love the till area. I love look behind you. Right through that window. Just
This is very Harry Potter, isn't it?
So after browsing the shop for ages, I've picked out some scented soak for my feet, which will be great for after hiking, and when we're in trips in the van I can just kind of stick my feet and soak them. It's just really relaxing. And also I've picked out this Witch's Apothecary book, so I can start growing some herbs and some unusual plants and make homemade remedies, and yeah, it's all really interesting. But in reality I could have just like bought the whole shop, it's just amazing. So taking these to the counter, and look how cool it is, how the packaging them up, it's just everything about the shop's just awesome. It's my new favourite shop.
Thank you very much.
So we've also wandered around some more of the shops in Haworth. We found some souvenir shops, there's lots of souvenirs and little handmade trinkets. We found a little handmade chocolate shop, so we bought a little box of their handmade chocolates and they're really nice. I'm going to snack on those while I sketch out some of the scenery. Here I am sketching out my idea onto the canvas postcard. This is getting posted to an airbrush friend as part of a paint pal swap. I've not really airbrushed any buildings before, so hopefully it'll look okay and hopefully you'll like it. So I'm going to start sketching it out in the van whilst we're here in Haworth, and then I'll have to take it back to the studio and airbrush it there because I haven't got a way to airbrush in the van at the moment. My plan is to do it monochrome, and I also want to put a pop of colour on the phone box. It's quite a small canvas, so I'm going to have to concentrate on the perspective of the cobbles and fading it into the background. So I'm going to try and get as much of that onto the canvas as a sketch so I know what to do when I'm airbrushing. So back at the studio airbrushing now. This red is one of my favourite colours, it's so vibrant. I've only recently started using Schminker paints for my colour choices, and yeah, I just love this red colour they've got. This has been quite fun to paint, it's been a lot of a challenge. The buildings are a completely new subject to me, I don't normally paint buildings. The size of the canvas is quite small, so it's quite interesting to paint things smaller. And also the texture to these canvas postcards is quite unusual, it's quite a unique surface. So yeah, that's been a bit of an interesting surface to paint on. There's definitely some room for improvement, but I think it looks okay. So yeah, hopefully my paint pal likes it. And yeah, what do you guys think? Did I capture Haworth streets, and do you like the pop of colour on the postbox?